Hi, I'm Julia, and I've lived in Fuquay Varina for 12 years. This is my home. Most people assume, though, that Cary will win, and that's not always the case. As someone who's lived in the Triangle for 40 years, I'm going to give you my honest take of when Cary wins and when Fuquay Varina wins. This is not a Fuquay Varina wins everything video. My job is to get you into the right town for your life. So we're going to approach this data first, and then I'll give you my honest take. And if Apex or Cary fits you better, it's better to know that now than 6 months down the road after you've purchased a house. Cary is polished, established, has everything figured out. It does not feel small. Apex is a solid middle. It's got a historic downtown. For more information on Apex, though, you can see last week's video. I did a deeper dive into Apex last week. Fuquay Varina, we have 2 historic downtowns. We are a genuine small town. We are most affordable, and we are still growing. All right, so price comparison. Right now, the median home price in Cary is about $630,000. In Apex, $617,000, and in Fuquay Varina, $475,000. That is a huge difference. And you'll notice while I'm talking that I have 3 different listings popping up on the screen where you can compare and contrast what you get for each one. So for a difference of $155,000, you can see what you can get in each town. Now, Apex and Cary, that's almost negligible. They're nearly the same. But from Cary and Apex to Fuquay Varina, that's a big difference. That's a kitchen renovation, or money in a child's college fund, or extra house payments. Commuting to RTP, Cary will win every time. It's only about 15-20 minutes from Cary to RTP. But in Fuquay Varina, the commute's more like 30 to 40 minutes. If you have to commute every day, well, then that is something to consider when you're thinking about where to live. However, if you can be hybrid and not have to work every day, or if you work from home, then maybe you don't need the closeness of Cary to RTP. When you're talking about amenities and lifestyle, Cary is going to win hands down. They've had 30 more years to build it. Apex is solid, covered it in the last video. Fuquay Varina is growing fast. We've got some great downtown dining. Target is now open. But if you need everything right now, Fuquay Varina is not quite there yet. We'll get there. So if you're willing to wait or drive a little bit, you'll be fine in Fuquay Varina. But if you need everything done and finished now, then Cary's your better bet. So Cary is best if your budget is not your primary concern. If you want everything to be pretty much nearby and easy to get to. And if you have a daily RTP commute, Cary might be your best option. Apex, which is slightly further away from RTP, you can still pretty easily get to everything that you need. Nearly the same price, slightly lower. Then Apex might be for you. And again, I talked more about Apex last week, so you can always go back to last week's video. Fuquay Varina is where you want to be if you want to maximize your budget. You want the small town feel. You're not commuting daily to RTP, and you want to grow with a town. So here's when I would not choose Fuquay Varina. I would not choose Fuquay Varina if I was a daily commuter to Raleigh or RTP. That's more time spent on the road, less time spent at home with my family. I would not choose Fuquay Varina if I was a daily commuter. If I needed to be close to some of our major medical centers, Duke, Wake Med, Rex, UNC, those are considerably closer to Cary than they are to Fuquay Varina. If I needed established comparables or history, I'd go with Cary over Fuquay Varina. And that would help with financing when you're purchasing a house or refinancing or whatever. So here's my honest take. I grew up in Cary, and 2026 Cary is not like 1987 Cary. It is bigger, busier, and pricier than when I knew it growing up there as a child. Now I ended up in Fuquay Varina. It became my actual home, and I love it here. We still have that small town feel. And buyers that bought 5 years ago in Fuquay Varina, they're sitting on a good bit of equity. That could be you too. I'm Julia Smith, a realtor with Howard Hanna Allen Tate Real Estate. I offer a free 30-minute consultation to talk about anything you want. We can talk about which town would fit you the best. Comment below the town that is speaking to you the most. I read every comment. The link to sign up for a time to chat with me is in the description. I will see you next week.